Module 5 is all going to be about increasing your salaries with AI avatars and actually learning how to go out there and build AI avatars. I'm going to give you guys some use cases and you'll understand exactly how you're going to increase your salary with it. And if you're thinking about it too slow, schedule a call. We'll explain it to you one-on-one right now. Okay, first things first is, I think I probably covered this in a previous video, but this is crazy. A Chinese live streamer cloned himself. This is actually a very famous Chinese live streamer. Cloned himself. The AI talked like him, it joked like him, it pitched a product, a cell phone live, it answered questions live, and now it's interacting. Before, when we're talking about AI influencers, it's just basically saying whatever it is that I want to say. But if I want to say anything back, I can't. Conversational AI does not have an interactive figure that's there. You don't know. For the time being, we in America, and I would say pretty much every country in the world, they have to go ahead and say whether or not that is an AI. But there's a loophole. When do you say it? Right? When do you say it? I think the guy was like live streaming. I don't know this, so don't quote me on it. I'm still in the process of confirming it. But to prove a point, they live stream. And for those of you who don't know, in China, they love doing live streams over there. It lasts sometimes for like a few hours. Sometimes these people are literally eating the meal and they're also pitching like the bowl or the freaking like container that they have. It wasn't until the very end that people found out that this was freaking AI. Why is this important? Well, I'm going to go out there and get to that in a very big second. It's the future of how revenue is going to be transacted. Okay. The CEO of Zoom, which is the service that we use here every single day to go out there and run coaching calls when you guys are seeing on YouTube. When you guys see us live streaming all of our like coaching calls and like what's going on in there and you actually are seeing that, it is strictly because like, you know, we're running it on Zoom. He presented an earnings report. So for those of you who don't know, you on an earnings call, you basically say this is how much money we made, this is how we made that money, and then this is what we need to do to keep making more money, and then I'll be taking questions right now, right? He did that all with an AI avatar. All around the world right now, there are people going into court with AI attorneys, and they're beating real attorneys. It's pretty insane, but it is going down. And there's a lot of legal AI startups that's basically starting in this space right now as a result of it. Other things that you can go out there and do with these skills: build AI clones of real people, AI companions, AI boyfriends to AI girlfriends. I will let your imagination go out there and run wild. This has even companies like OnlyFans so scared that they're out there shopping a buyer because they know it's going to put a dent on their revenue and on their bottom line. So, Rich, what does this have to do with anything in terms of product management? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's the future of how products are being transacted. We don't want to deal with an influencer, and influencers, even if they wanted to create all this content, take a look at how much content I freaking create in a given day, right? This is now going to be able to just streamline revenue so much. That's why you have to schedule a call. There's an AI gold rush that's happening right now. There is an AI gold rush that's happening right now. Because as long as you can go out there and keep the revenue coming in, people are purchasing through creators. This is why Chloe Shi got a deal from UTA. Brands are becoming creators and creators are becoming brands because people trust creators more than they trust brands. This is why like every company, if you take a look at like Apple, they have like a bunch of people like, I'm with Apple, I use Apple. This is like Nike did a really good job of that. In the world of like soccer, you're either Nike or you're Adidas. And right now there's two other little brothers out there that's competing for the scraps, which is New Balance and also Puma, right? This is the future of revenue. When we fully automated ourselves, think about it this way. If I didn't have to go out there and host another coaching call, if I didn't have to go out there and host another sales call, if I didn't have to, it's effectively a Rich that's running this thing 24/7, 365. Money stays on my mind. This is where the money is completely going to. And you have one of these as your side projects, they're going to be very, very, very interested. People aren't going into, every single day I see somebody saying that they got a certification from Pendo. Is that really impressing anybody? You slapping the little pendo thing on there. Like, is that really, do you see any body language changing? No. You go to this with an interview and you're asking me, really? Yeah. How do you think these people are getting jobs after jobs after jobs after jobs after jobs? How do you think that's actually happening right now? These people securing multiple offers in 90 days. Why? Because companies want them. Getting the future of AI agents and crypto product management, right? That's how they're getting jobs in crypto. Okay, this is how this guy generated a $300,000 offer. This is how this guy generated 4 product manager offers in 60 days. This is when I go down. This is how this gentleman here got an offer at Hulu. This is how this person's breaking into Venmo. Capital One, multiple offers, multiple offers, multiple offers, multiple offers. Why? AI, AI, AI. This is where it's going. Don't overthink it. Start immediately. Schedule a call with us before we have to increase the rates. Right now, you can get all 5 modules plus module 0, including the AI product management curriculum. It's part of the same bundle before we go out there and charge you a la carte. And I'm telling you, there's so much money to be printed in this AI gold rush. You don't want to miss out. Talk to you very, very, very soon.